In-depth investigative reporting. This week, Dorito dependence, the new American nightmare. Until now, dependence on Doritos was attributed only to junk food addicts and teenagers, and occasionally the odd housewife who did nothing but watch soap operas for most of the day. But new research indicates that this horrible addiction is cutting across all economic and social lines. Being the first to do this kind of hard-hitting and in-depth reporting, we're going to the Zweibrücken Evangelische Krankenhaus, where the only true research into this dreaded disease is being done. We're going to interview Bob, one of the few people who has fallen prey to this horrible disease.
To further our investigation, we're here to interview Bob. Now, Bob, as I understand it, you're hooked on Doritos?
Well, yeah, I was assigned here in Germany, and I met this guy, this gym guy. He was a kind of a crazy mech infantry type, and we were at this party one weekend. And he brought some over, and he said, just try a few. And he said that they were okay, and it was good. They were good to eat and stuff. So I tried some, and I found I just started eating more and more. I couldn't help myself.
Well, Bob, there's many flavors of Doritos, I understand. Do you have any particular type you're hooked on, or is it just any generic type?
Cool Ranch. It's got to be Cool Ranch. I've tried the other kinds, and they don't work as good.
Cool Ranch as in like the dressing, salad dressing?
Well, I don't know. I don't eat that stuff. It's just they were Cool Ranch Doritos. That's what Jim brought, and that's what we always ate when we ate them, and that's all I eat.
So it has to do with the chip, not the dressing.
They tell me it does. I don't know. They've been interviewing me here now for a couple of months, and they seem to think it's chip related. I'm not sure. I don't understand it all.
All right, Bob. What happened to Jim?
Well, I don't know. He just kind of fell out of the scene, We were palling around there for a while, and he got out of the Army, and he's back in the States beating up shoplifters or something for some big corporation. I don't know. He doesn't write me anymore or nothing. He just kind of got me hooked, and he punched out.
Do you feel betrayed?
Well, yeah, kind of. He told me there wasn't a risk. He just, he kind of encouraged it, and he didn't make me eat them, but, we're crazy and drinking some mead and headbutting some trees, and we just ate some chips. It kind of seemed the natural thing to do.
Average party situation to me. Has this addiction of yours affected your career in any way?
Oh, yeah. I was a captain in the Air Force. They threw me out. They found out, and they don't even cope with it. I mean, if you drink, well, they'll fix it. If you take drugs, they'll get you off it. But they found out I was addicted to chips, and they just kind of court-martialed me for dereliction of duty. And I don't even have any VA or nothing, man. I'm here in Germany because it's a special program.
I see. Well, Bob, have you ever been arrested because of this addiction?
A lot of times. At first it was okay, but I knocked over a couple of BXs for some big supplies of chips, and then there was that little international incident where I tried to smuggle 2 pallets full in on a 141 when we were going to Incirlik in Turkey. The Turks didn't like that a whole lot, and I spent a couple of weeks in a Turkish jail. But they got me out of that, and there were a couple other minor things, possession, bus, and possession with intent to sell, but most of that's been dropped now.
With possession with intent to sell, now, isn't it possible just to walk into a store? They
don't realize it. They don't understand it. They just they hide it. It's insidious. It just sneaks up on you.
Do you think that perhaps this addiction has given you a feeling of persecution?
Well, yeah. They don't understand me, and they don't understand my need for a Cool Ranch.
When did you first realize that you were addicted to these Doritos?
Well, at first I denied it a lot. It was I ate a bag or two at night watching movies with my wife, or the weekends were really